G'day whisky lovers, and welcome to the Hard Malt channel, and welcome to the inaugural whisky review video, in which I will be reviewing this very tasty Laphroaig here in just a moment. Just before that, a short introduction about myself, being the first video. My name's Tim Hardman. I am a whisky enthusiast and a whisky fan, guilty as charged. My journey started when I was trying to quit smoking many years ago, and I replaced the beers with a single malt Scotch whisky of the peated variety. So I found that that bit of smokiness really sort of did the trick. So I was successful in quitting smoking, and that's all thanks to single malt Scotch whisky. Moving through my journey, I of course explored all the other different wonderful variations of single malt Scotch, as well as the international versions from Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Taiwan, even Denmark now, more recently. And more recently, a few years ago, I was a little bit off the peated whisky for probably a couple of years. And then, 2 years ago, I found myself turning back to a half-finished bottle of Laphroaig Cairdeas, and that renewed my my passion for the peated whiskies as well as the non-peated, and so the journey continues. Now let's talk about what we've got here. So what we've got is the Laphroaig 2024 Càirdeas release called Cask Favourites. It's said to be a marriage of their 2021 Càirdeas release, which was a triple wood Laphroaig, and the 2023 PX Càirdeas, I believe it was. I'll double check that. And it's bottled at 52.4%. Doesn't say natural colour and unchill filtered, unfortunately, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Most of the time their releases do say non-chill filtered. They just seem to have forgotten to put it on this particular label and bottling. So let's, instead of waffling on, get this in the glass. A nice Laphroaig glass, which I picked up from the distillery earlier this year. Lovely colour. Very nice colour. So I'll just give that a few moments just to open up. And I will put some happy snaps from my visit to the Laphroaig distillery at the end of this video for anybody who is interested. So let's see what we've got here. Lots of dark fruit on the nose. The peat smoke is very subtle. I'd even say the peat is more subtle than the Laphroaig Law release. I do get a similar sense from this as I do from the Laphroaig Law, but a lot smoother, even though it's a higher ABV. It's not the usual burning hospital that you'd come to expect from a Laphroaig, especially a 10-year-old Laphroaig. This is more of a campfire at the end of a rainy day. Now, let's see how it tastes. The peat is much more evident on the palate. Still Still more so a campfire rather as opposed to a burning hospital. Definitely smoother than the Law. It's more potent than the Law, but it's also smoother. Very interesting. Yeah, there's nice fruits and some ginger. Slightly peppery on the finish, or gingery on the finish as well. It's a nice lingering finish too. Just makes you want to sit there and sniff it and go for another sip. Altogether a really nice Laphroaig. And as I said, at 52.4%, really very smooth. Now, one thing you will notice is I don't have a vessel of water with this particular whiskey. You'll notice that a lot as I review whiskies. I will bring out the water when I think it's necessary for my tastes. So some people might like to put water on this to suit their own taste. For me, at this strength and this with this flavour profile, this is just really up my alley. So I'm not going to put anything else on it. Just have it as it is and enjoy it. So there we have it, folks. The Laphroaig 2024 Càirdeas Cask Favourites release. Utterly delicious stuff. Thoroughly enjoy it. And for those of you expecting a score, sorry to disappoint, but I won't be scoring in these whiskey review videos. Instead, I'd rather just speak about each whiskey on its own merit and talk about whether I enjoy it and what I enjoy out of that whiskey. In this case, yes, I clearly enjoy this one. Been very much enjoyed. And I will just quickly self-correct myself. Earlier I said that this was a marriage of the 2021 and 2023 Càirdeas releases. It's actually the 2019 triple wood release and the 2021 PX cask release. I just remembered that while I was speaking through this video, remembering that the 2023 Càirdeas release was a white port and Madeira cask release, which I was lucky enough to taste from the distillery directly, and also where I picked up this nice clean can. And I'll pop some happy snaps from my visit to the Laphroaig distillery on Islay at the end of this video. And with that said, thanks very much for watching my first video for the Hard Malt channel, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Slán Dubhá.